Over spring break, I went to London. In this video, I would like to discuss some of the attractions in New York and London. What was your favorite attraction in London?
I can't say that I had an absolute favorite attraction, but one of the things that really is foremost in my mind was that how things in London are so much older than things are in New York. That things in New York, everything might be 300 years old, whereas a lot of things in London are hundreds of years old. I think that maybe it would be a good idea for us to talk about some of the attractions that might have some parallels. And let's talk about the main residence, or the most important residence in London, and that would be Buckingham Palace. And Buckingham Palace is about 1,000 years old, and it's one of the homes of the Queen or the King of England, and that's their monarchy. Whereas in New York, the most famous residence would probably be Gracie Mansion, which is the home of the New York mayor. And currently, Mr. Bloomberg does not live there. He has decided not to live there. Another thing that I found that we have the same, we have public transportation systems. In London, they're called the Tube, and in New York, they're called the Subway, and they both run underground. And I will have to say that the British system is far more efficient, cleaner, and faster than the New York system. And the Tube just celebrated its 150th anniversary. Shopping, something that we all love to do. New York has Macy's, and London has Harrods. We spent considerable time walking around in Harrods, and it's very expensive, very exclusive. They don't seem to have any sales, but they have the most amazing food court. Anything that you want to buy, from having an ice cream sundae to sushi to wine tasting, they've got it in Harrods. Macy's does have exclusive items and departments, but they also have things that the common people can afford to buy.
What about
Parks.
exactly the parks?
Well, New York has Central Park. Central Park is huge. There's a reservoir or a lake in the middle of it. Central Park is kind of a park of the people. There's baseball fields and soccer fields and paths for people to walk on, whereas London has St. James Park, which the palace, Buckingham Palace, overlooks the park, and the gardens are beautiful, and it's beautifully manicured. There's paths for walking, but they don't have fields for children to play in or playgrounds. So that's one of the differences. Whereas St. James would be something more to walk around and enjoy the beauty of it, whereas Central Park is something to enjoy the activities there. Shows, entertainment. London has the West End, and New York has Broadway, and those are shows like Les Mis or Mary Poppins, and the shows are the same. My experience would be that Broadway is a little bit more spectacular. There's a little bit more, as far as the scenery and the costuming, is a little bit more vibrant in New York than it is in London. Took a break.
Okay, thank you very much.